So there's a silent crisis happening right now, and most people will not realize the damage until it's far too late. Inflation is quietly destroying your retirement decades faster than you can rebuild it. And here's the part nobody talks about. When inflation spikes the way it has since 2020, your savings don't just lose value in theory, okay? They lose real purchasing power, and they never fully recover. So over the past few years, Canadians have seen grocery prices rise nearly 30%. Rent soar by 20 to 40%, depending on the city you're in. Hydro jumping, insurance climbing, and interest rates triple, okay? But wages have crawled upward at a fraction of that speed. So StatsCan reports that real wage growth after inflation is essentially flat over the last decade. So if you feel like you're running on a treadmill that's speeding up while you're standing still, you're not imagining it, okay? You're being financially drained. And here's where things get terrifying for anyone thinking about retirement. Inflation doesn't just hurt you today, okay? It destroys the future value of every dollar you've ever saved. So if you've managed to put away 100,000, 200,000, even 300,000, inflation has already eaten a massive chunk of it. And while you might be doing everything right, like saving, investing, staying employed, cutting costs, you're fighting a math problem that no longer works. Retirement planners now estimate that Canadians will need between 1.3 and 1.7 million dollars to retire comfortably. Okay, that's not lavishly, that's just comfortably. All right, but the median savings for Canadians in their 50s is under $100,000, right? So that isn't a gap, like that's a fucking canyon. And inflation is widening it every single month. And so what makes this even harder is that inflation hits hardest at exactly the wrong time, when you're older, when your income plateaus, when job security declines, and when layoffs become more common. One major bank reported that workers over 55 who get laid off lose, on average, nearly 30% of their remaining lifetime earnings. Combine that with inflation, and the retirement plan collapses. But here's the good news, okay? And it's the only piece of the puzzle that actually gives people hope. Income beats inflation. Extra income widens the gap between what things cost and what you have. Extra income reduces stress, reduces panic, and rebuilds the retirement plan the old system stole from you. And the fastest, most realistic way regular people with families, full-time jobs, responsibilities, are earning more is by learning digital skills and building an income stream that they actually control. And that's why thousands of people across Canada and the US are earning between, 3 and 10 grand a month online, often starting with just a couple hours a day. I built a free mini course, free, okay, that walks you through exactly how this works, because people deserve more than just survival. They deserve a future. They deserve dignity. They deserve a retirement that inflation can't destroy. So go to the link in my bio, watch the free training. It's time to build income that keeps pace with the world we're living in, not the one we grew up in.